hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Enthusiast Experiment, more specifically, the pencil experiment. Let's get into it today. Got a little something special for you. Think of it as like a BOGO, maybe a buy one, get one. Let's crack it open and find out what I'm talking about. Well, there's one, but since we said buy one, get one, right? Gotta get that second one. We'll get this out of the way. So what are we looking at today? A couple of pencils, they look kind of similar. Interesting. The Golden Bear. All right. Nice little contrasting bodies and erasers there. And I figured since these guys were supposed to be the same pencil, just in a different colorway, I would just knock them out in the same video and we'll give them a head-to-head comparison. Why not, right? So starting with that, let's check out the packaging. So you can see identical boxes there. Nice little windows. Go on the sides, same thing. Go on the back, same thing. Same thing. Nothing, nothing. So really, I think our window is just our little peek into what's actually inside here. Let's get into the written portion, huh? So what I will do is go one by one real quick on each of these. I did, again, just for my own, testing reasons, I wanted to do them side by side and see if I noticed any difference again. So these were only these two pencils. I have not written with any of the other pencils out of either one of those packs. So this little summary is just strictly based on these two pencils. So I'm sure all of you guys know that are watching this, each pencil can be a little bit individual, even from the same manufacturer in the same box. There's always going to be differences and discrepancies. So take this with a grain of salt. It's just my finding based on these two pencils. All right, so let's jump into it. We'll start with the orange, Graphite HB number 2. It is made from incense cedar, which is nice. It has a rounded hex orange body. You can see that nice round hex in there again. Ah, yeah. That paint is just always so good on these pencils. They do a great job. All right, and then the ferrule is gold with a nice little accent there, an orangish accent to match the body. And the eraser is blue. These are relatively inexpensive. They are $2.95 for a 12-pack. They are made in the USA, and the erase test did decently well. You can still see a little bit of remnants there, showing up about the same on camera as it did in person. Smudge test did pretty well. And shading, not too bad. Again, your results may vary. You probably can shade and draw a lot better than I can. This is the best that I could do with my limited skills. And let's check out some of those pros here. So, price is pretty good. I love the design. Again, nice clean pencil, no barcodes, really comfy in the hand, beautiful paint job. Everything seems to be attached and, centered. All the lead is good. Lead point retention was pretty good. Smudge test was good. And a good level of darkness, as you can see from this little scribble here and the shading. The only thing is, erasability was okay. Again, it could be that on pencil eraser as opposed to something off the pencil, so, take it with a grain of salt, no big deal. And if you scrub in there a little bit more, I'm sure I could have got more up, but I just try and keep it to an even pass, just like I do with letting the graphite down. So we'll set that guy aside, and we'll see how its brother did, unless you already looked at the page. Don't cheat. All right. So getting into the blue version, again, supposed to be the same pencil, just, different color, different eraser color, but everything should be the same to my understanding. Please let me know in the comments below if that is not the case. So blue version, same thing, Graphite HB number 2, incense cedar, rounded hex, blue this time. The ferrule is the same, gold with a, red orange accent there. You can see here it looks a little bit redder than the eraser does, but I'm calling it orange for now. I wrote down red. Eraser orange, same price, $2.95 for a 12-pack, still made in the USA. Erasability, you can see, looks a little bit worse on this one than it did on this one. Smudge test looks a little bit worse on this one than it did on this one. And shading looks about the same. I did use this for both, so sharpening, I still haven't got a crazy sharpener or anything. This is just the guy that I'm using as a standard across all the tests so far. Same thing, price great, design great, feels great in the hand, darkness great. However, this one, the erasability seemed to actually be worse than the blue, and again, it could be the orange versus the blue eraser. I'm not sure because I didn't use anything off the pencil. I only used the pencil erasers. The smudge test was noticeably worse on this one. Again, it could be that it was a little bit thicker of a line, so maybe it laid down more graphite that was easier to smear. I'm not sure, just showing you my findings. And then the lead on this pencil, but it was probably my fault. So popping the lead when I was sharpening it and stuff. So I'm still, you can even see it here. So this is one of the reasons I'm looking for a really good burr sharpener, I think is what they're called. You know, like your standard pencil sharpener, like a classroom friendly or something like that. Because you could see here, maybe, that the Palomino, I get these weird ridges right here when I sharpen it on the first stage. And you can see how dirty the wood is. So maybe it was me sharpening, maybe it was just this pencil, who knows. But I think overall both are really cool. I love the styling contrast. And you know, you can kind of pick whichever suits your fancy. But I thought it was a really interesting comparison to actually have like two of the same pencil, just a different color, and actually have them perform pretty different. I wouldn't say significantly, but you know, enough to actually notice, which I was anticipating to have two exactly, you know, the same things written on a page and just look like a fool for doing that. But maybe I still look like a fool. All right, so we're gonna get our little notebook out here, and I'm gonna do the blue first. All right, and orange. Man, I don't know. Even this, you might be able to see, at least in person, it kind of feels like it. Yeah, you can see in the Palomino and the bear, the orange looks lighter. I'll let you be the judge, but you can see a slight difference. And again, that could be due to the points, so not a huge deal, but you know, just something there for you guys to observe. But it's been an epic duel between these two golden bears. I appreciate you swinging by. I would also appreciate it if you liked, shared, and subscribed so that we can grow this channel together. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take it easy.